Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. Please excuse my voice, I'm a bit under the weather right now. I've been coming down with something for the past few days, and please excuse the stream once again being in a rough spot. Uh, anyway, so last time, so yeah, we are continuing Okami. We are going to finish the game, and last time we were taking care of the remaining stray beads. Two of them still eluded us. I got the stray bead for the Kai race. Yes, yesterday, and I recorded that, so I will be uploading that on YouTube when all's said and done. And I'm going to attempt to get this last stray bead here on stream. Depending on how much time we have left, I'll probably include lore reading as part of that, as part of an extra upload on my YouTube channel too, because that's going to take a while, and I don't think I'll be able to have time, and I don't think I'll have time to do it here. So, with that said and done, let us resume the game. Okay, so as you can see, I've gotten some I pumped myself up a bit more on healing items this time around. So we are going to try and do this. Come on, really? I blew wind, you should have fallen over. Again, and with the electric when I want to cut. Again, these go on for way too long. This is still just the first battle. These igloo guys are getting really annoying to hit. And again, I keep snapping to the friggin' Namahage. Ah, second gate down, I think. Gate number 3. And it's the bull chargers. All right, we got one without the mask. That's both of them without the mask now. Ah. Okay, that's the first set done. And again, all bunched up together, so it's difficult for me to hit even one. Look at this mess. Ah. I can't focus on one without the others just getting in my way. Ah, I think that's the last of them. Oh my god. Seriously? Ah. I think that's the burrowers done with. They don't seem to be respawning. I really got to do it the other way if I want to do power slash effectively. You know, I really don't appreciate the continual spawning of these guys, game. Again, with how long these are, this should be 3 top. Oh, thank you, game. Just spawned them right on me. I know I can use the Steel Fist Sake to increase my attack power. I don't want to do that yet. Hey, Lotus friend, and welcome to the stream. And how's your day been? Things have been okay with me. I got one more stray bead off stream, and now I'm taking care of this one before I head to the end of the game. And yep. Luckily, I discovered I can do this. Did they both go underground as soon as I as soon as I bombed them? Just started Neo 2 last night. Time for another Monster Time sync. Yeah, I saw you, posted up a video. Today for it. Why'd I suddenly stop attacking? Good news, the base game no longer seems to have a beat it on hard difficulty trophy. Bad news, DLC seems to, Jesus. So I guess it depends on how neurotic come about this kind of thing. That sucks. Considering Neo is also pretty Souls-like. It's fine. This is what I got all this healing for. Don't care that it's a Souls-like. My problem is that subsequent difficulties are way harder, most in terms of bosses becoming damaged sponges and taking you out in just a couple of hits unless you really, really grind. Jeez. Alright, you... Why? I used to be able to line the heads of these guys up correctly, so I can take them out in one. So I can take them all out in one power slash. That seems to have become impossible for me to do now. I mean, I know I'm out of practice with the game, but still. Stop snapping to the one with the most health, please. Thank you. And brought in another one. Really? And that one spawned right on top of me too, so it got a free hit. And I love how enemies can just jump out of the way for no good reason. Just like, I'm just gonna get out of here now. It might actually start behooving me to take out the goobers first. Or not, because the big ones can do that. And no more are gonna spawn, but I'm going to try and kill at least one of these guys before they come in. That is not who I was aiming for, game. Again, I want to save the steel pit sake for the Tengu and for the other battle. Which I'm pretty sure is going to come after the Tengu. Because that Tengu fight is brutal. And again, I was hovering over the thing, so it read it as lightning. Why? Again, as soon as I get an enemy down to where I can almost kill them, I all of a sudden snap to an enemy that's full health. Maybe that's the end of those stupid dolls now. I think the two foxes are next. Oh no, now it's the Tengu. Ah. It's really absurd the damage these Tengu do, I swear. Oh my god. This is really unfair. I don't know how to effectively fight these guys. It is an exercise in endurance. He just keeps going until he hits me. And then ignores my attacks whenever he wants so he can get out of the way. What makes this so hard is that these guys the hardest guys, when I have to fight multiples of them, like to bunch up together. Good God, this is annoying. Yeah, see, you see what I mean? They bunch up together, so it's difficult to see what each of them are doing, which one I'm targeting, and I'm always going to hit one that's in an invulnerable state. Ah, down to one. Oh my god. That is such a BS fight. Hold on a sec. I just realized my microphone was muted. Damn it. Even legends have nothing good to say about it or Laochi Lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve? You mean you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Yes. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Amy, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. I always just like to take it slow when going this when going to through this part of the game. Well, wait a sec, Amy. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long has it been since we first met? It all started in the Valley of Sakia's chest. God damn it, Isan. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi, then that fox wench. We even went inside an emperor's body and traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Amy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now, each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Amy, no. Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just I got things I need to do too, you know? Let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, Furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, Machari. Your way lies with this Ark. You again. At last. At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Bah, what are you babbling about now, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens on that old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore. I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary Ark, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet? You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart a little as a little parting gift to you. Yeah, nope. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this Ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. Ah! Plop. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will be no doubt this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version, and since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry into the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Aww. Yep. No going back now. Sayonara, aboard the Ark of Yamato. Aboard the Ark of Yamato. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes have been enveloped in darkness all this time. But I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of the Celestials. Celestial being Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you returned home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded Ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the celestial plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure that it will fill everyone's spirits. Yeah, he's a money merchant and he's a money merchant and demon fakes. And demon fangs merchant. Oh geez, for a second I thought this mustache was as a cartoon smiley face and a big goofy tongue like a Big Boo or something. That's actually his nose. The final 2 gold dusts. I mean, might as well use use all we can, right? Because none of this is going to carry over. But yeah, if you're familiar with the Mega Man games, this is a similar idea. We have to refight. We have to refight bosses, and you can tell which ones are which. So we are. What I like to do is I like to start from Blight and work my way up to Ninetales, because Ninetales is my favorite boss fight. Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu, who have who would have thought that we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. Celestial being Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle. We boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. But not long before we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing. But when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to get sucked into the darkness. And I almost forgot. Really? All right, let us get Mega Manning. And that's Blight down. Much easier than the much easier than the than the much easier than that Devil Gate trial, wasn't it? Okami Amaterasu. It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. Ah, I was ready for immortality. But now it seems that the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought the joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and I will bring and that will bring light to this world once more. Yeah, with each boss we defeat, with each boss as we defeat, we free a celestial. And look who's next. Doesn't that look familiar? Come on. Really? Gotta get Orochi drunk. All right, already second phase. Your head's down. Wind blew it. And water's all wet. Yes, I am actually punning. What a shocker. Let me enlighten you. You're just way too toxic. You're positively quaking in your boots. Good thing they had a supply of sake ready, right? Apparently they knew Orochi was a drunk. Okay, next up is the Queen Spider. It's been a long time since we fought her. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the Celestial Plane. Celestial being Seda. Why did such a tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the Celestial Plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become a coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster, Orochi, who attacked the Celestial Plane, had suddenly come flying across the Sea of Stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Ah. That didn't take much time at all. You're so far the most stubborn boss. Ah, darn it. I was one hit away. Damn, Plant 42 got way more powerful than RD2. Yeah, that's Queen Spider. Just was she has the she disguises herself as a flower. There it is. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil of this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Next up, the Crimson Helm. Now, the Crimson Helm was by and large the easiest boss in this game, really. But let's see how we manage him at full power. I wasn't taking any of his bull. And then there was one. Once again, time for my favorite boss fight. I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet you. celestial being Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together, you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years. Until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival. And once again, it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. And the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left these those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. You'll notice that we don't have a rematch with Lechku and Nechku. That fight, the fight we had in the Wakyu Shrine was a one and done deal. Mechanically, I think I'd say that's because we're the only ones on this arc, and we fought both Lechku and Nechku fight as a duo. First with Shiranu and the second with Oki. But lore-wise, I'd like to think. I was thinking that maybe Spider Queen and Crimson and Helm were residing in the Lechku and Nechku statues. Which is why they're not here. Or maybe we permanently destroyed them, I don't know. Ow. I've always got lightning. Ow. Come on. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says, that is still my favorite boss fight in the entire game. It's so much fun. So much fun. We might actually be able to finish the game within time with the rate we've been going. That said, I am going to run the entire rest of the game within the stream. Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. The bosses in this game may have years, and they have hours, but sooner or later they push up flowers. All this evil power, I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the Moon Tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked, and we are forever grateful. And in case it isn't clear, they were talking about Waka. Shouldn't there be one final scene with Marcus here? With Marco? I guess it'll happen before I go in. Yeah, here it comes. Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end, but I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you, and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. On to the final boss of the game. This was a pretty long fight to my memory. There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived, but it seems I have met my match. Heh. This brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the Celestial Plane? Behold, It is shrouded in darkness, but makes no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. And it was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Yeah, so, this isn't good. Let us remember, I am the goddess of the sun. Hey, those are mine. Give them back, you jerk. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. All right, Lotus. Have a good meal. Thanks for dropping by. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the celestial plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent Celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi and the Chosen One was the Chosen One was born. You believed in me despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day when we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the celestial plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Darn it, I forgot it did that. Yeah, give it back. Rejuvenation. So now we can do this. Oh, come on. Next one. Power slash. Oh, come on, really? Green sprout. Open up. Darn it. Here comes another one. I think this is water spout or something. Cherry bomb. Oh no. Here comes another one. Water spout. Now we can do this. Here comes another one. I think this is Gale. Gale Storm. Oh, Crescent. Yeah! Oh, nice. Though I think that may have been automatic. Gale Storm. That, I think, was lucky. Inferno. Nice. Veil of Mist. This will make it easier. Oh, come on. Come on, really? Oh, come on. Uh-huh. All right, form change. All right, I gotta hit it when its face opens up. I can't do anything about that. Catwalk. I think I can only really use Catwalk to get extra items. Oh, come on. Thunderstorm. Now we've got the meat and potatoes. Here comes another one. Blizzard. Yeah, as you can see with Blizzard, I can prevent that thing that hatch from closing. I completely forgot he did that. Oh. Ah. Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Please stop. Well, crud. Yami's true form revealed. Well, as true form as it can have, anyway. Bah, that furbal's always spacing out like that. Ami can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Am I saying there's no such thing as God that's caused all this? Snowy, the whole digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more. I am sorry, this part always gets me emotional. That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but if that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion. Oh, so that wolf was really a god? Perhaps... I'm sorry. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Who would have ever thought that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could the darkness be caused by hunger? Uh-oh. The boss is praying. Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared? Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Isan. You never abandoned your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it either ends in success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where we find true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. Isan, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power... I'm sorry. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power. Ha ha ha! He did it! My grandson did it! Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone, I know it's kind of hard to see in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Isan, the Wandering Artist, presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Ami? You're floundering about without me, are you? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary. But you gotta take care of things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did, remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Ami was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the Furbol's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Ami, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. I'm sorry. The scene always gets me emotional. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together and call upon the great god. Let's show Ami that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Amy? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. Yeah, remember? Faith praises the power of the gods. People's faith in us gives us power. Come and get it. The true battle begins. Oh, come on. Ah. I think that may be it. From imps to demons, complete the bestiary. Praise the sun! Hey, look who didn't die! Fantastique, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, am I, Shari? But at last, our arch nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land and of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That tickles. Down, heel, you're going to lick me to death. Well, Amaterasu, time to embark on even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, Masheri. Now, full speed ahead. First stop's the celestial plane. The path to the heaven, eh? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Amy? There's no stopping me once I made my decision. So I'm going, Furball, and there's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. And look, they have he has a sequoia blossom. And teaser for the sequel that never ended up being in the sequel, well, as far as I know. And that is Okami. It felt good to play this game again, I can't tell you. This isn't the true ending song, by the way. It had something else, but for some reason they changed it for the HD release. I'm guessing there was a license problem with it. But the song that appears in the original is actually much better. I just decided that I would keep this version and for TOS. Yes, hey Demon Fox, welcome to the stream. How was your day? Thanks for the hydrate. So yeah, this is a game that I've enjoyed ever since I got it for the PS2, and it still holds up. I really wish I could play the sequel, but I don't have a DS and I don't have Okami Den, and so unfortunately that's not in the cards. I mean, I can emulate it, but I can't emulate it in good faith for streaming. So if I play that game, it has to be in private. But yeah, like I said, this game still really holds up today. Like, of course, unfortunately, there is still jank. Like, sometimes the celestial brush doesn't do what you want it to do, or sometimes it thinks you're doing something completely different. I think that I think that's partly me, partly partly the game reading what I do weird, because of so many similar brush strokes. But I really enjoy it. Like I said, I'm a big mythology nerd, so any game that gives a story based in mythology, I'm there. Especially if it can teach me something. Like, I just really enjoy learning about that stuff. Yeah, this did like get me get me to learning some of the some Japanese mythology along with other things. And of course, this game is still one of the most beautiful games that was ever released on the PS2. Ha! Lika and Oki fighting demons. Otahime's baby is born. And he's got water spins. He or she, or they, got imps playing drums in the background. The Kusa 5 protecting the village. And Kushi and Sasano have a son, who I think is enjoying. And look, the seal we made. And I think Sasano's son joins Chibi Terusu, the main character in Okami Den. And that concludes this most secret of tales. Well then, I'd say that it's enough storytelling for today. The story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale and not and that no one knows? That no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point. Geez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. You're eager to hear more. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll the scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. Yeah, so our narrator this entire time has been an elderly Aeson. I don't think I can skip this in good faith. These are all the people who who did the HD port. But yeah, this is a fantastic. I can't stress this enough. This is a fantastic game that still holds up to this day, and I encourage you to buy it and play it for yourselves. It is that good. I mean, there's a reason they keep bringing it back, even though its initial sales failed. It was an initial failure. So yeah, I already have the next game lined up, but I'm kind of next week Friday is going to be the release of Fate Samurai Remnant, and I'm considering purchasing that in order to play that on day one. We'll see how it pans out. The Dark Lord, defeat Yami. No deaths? Yeah, there are skins. And yeah, Shiranui skin! Congratulations. You got a present from Eason. Karmic Transformation 1. Karmic Transformation 2. Karmic Returner. Stray Bead, yeah. We beat the game and we get the 100th Stray Bead. Which gives us the String of Beads. This thing is insane. Okay, so what the String of Beads does... Infinite solar energy. Infinite ink. And times 10 power. You can wipe out enemies with the most basic weaponry. Karmic Transformation 3. Karmic Transformation 4. Karmic Transformation 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, which is the realistic. And 10 is the... and 10 you get from beating the game again. You can save the game here. This save file will be used to start your new adventure. Saving to a new file instead of overwriting is recommended. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Also, presents from Eason. I've always loved the concept art for the game. I'll probably have that as an extra. Music. Videos. And artwork for the monsters. I'm not going to show it now because we're pretty near the end. But yeah. And finally, the long journey comes to the end. We have to an end. We have finished Okami. Now, as I said, the next game I plan to do for the Friday series stream is my original plan was to go to Fate Extella, but Fate Samurai Revenant and starts tomorrow. Comes out next week on the day, so I either might play that day one, or I'll have that as series 2 when I finish Crosscode. But yeah. With that, let us get ready for a raid. Yeah, let's go with Hoshino. We haven't raided her for quite a while. Oh, am I unable to raid her at this time? All right then, and so we'll need to raid someone else. I wonder. All right, let's raid that Ren then. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. No, it helps me. It helps me out as a small VTuber. I also upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check out my socials over here, over there. So yeah. Like I said, next week we'll either start on Fate Extella or Fate not Hollow Ataraxia, or Fate Samurai Remnant. It depends on when it comes out, and what the load shedding situation, what time it comes out for me, and what the load shedding situation is going to be. But yeah, it's going to be either one of those two. But and tomorrow we will resume Crosscode with I'll do some more quests, possibly do more story, and I want to also follow up on the clues from the specific exclusive dungeons. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. This is Metis Balaska, signing out.